But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Osean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi. Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider Squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
The wind! I can't fly straight! Use the winds to guide you, amateurs!
Low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Are you telling us we have to dodge lightning?
Target destroyed. Spare 15, launching missile. Hey, gun down.
Do they have a death wish?
Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusia? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know.
You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe?
There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
Careful, don't crash into the mountains.
Unless you have a death wish, watch your altitude.
Trigger eliminated the target.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Thunderclouds are common this time of year.
Missile launched.
Missile inbound, evading!
Spare 15 locked on.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
It's cloudy around there. Radar visibility is limited. Stay alert.
Pull up. Missile.
Break! Break!
Missile. Missile.
Destruction of target facility confirmed.
All our commander's intel is looking good for the general staff office.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Righto.
I can't see in this suit. Gotta fly by
Spare
instrument.
15, you've iced up.
Caution. Pull up. Pull up. Missile. Missile. Missile.
SAM sights down. Keep destroying radar facilities.
Missile. Missile.
All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
Missile.
We might have crossed the line.
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As we say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Thanks. I owe you.
Missile.
All right, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
UAVs move swiftly. Watch your tails, guys.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds! This for the air. Evading.
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Look behind you.
Bring it on.
Man, dog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
UAV down.
Hostile has a lock.
Caution.
Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day at the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Caution.
Damn it. Wiseman 444 Squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Diego, look after the survivors.
Roger.
Forward to go.
Missile.
Bandit has a lock on me.
Missile.
Cyclops 3, roger
Evading
that!
incoming missile.
Cyclops 3, missile in the air!
Hostile has a lock.
Hostile behind me!
This is bad. We're fading fast.
Missile.
Quit scratching your ass and approach the enemy.
Try and stop me. I can't get it to overshoot. Flying against machines is a pain.
Target was not hit.
decoys. There are too many.
Missile headed for Cyclops 2!
Caution. Pull up.
Visual on the 4 aircraft. Guess not all of them wet themselves on seeing thunderclouds.
What did you expect?
Trigger's been struck by lightning.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
They're on
Something fired at you!
Quit whining and finish them off.
I'm hit! Yeah, I'm hanging in. I just hope I can hold out till help arrives.
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger. Objective lost. I told you not to let any get shot down. The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Thanks. I owe you.
Right, good start. Let's go. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 is broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Trigger's been struck by lightning.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
Enemy on your 10.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
They don't even have time to check radar.
Locked on target. UAV down.
Miss.
Break it off.
Band Dog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
Caution.
It's gonna be a long way around those
Don't let
thunderclouds.
it touch you!
All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Trigger just crashed!
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity. Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass. UAV splashed.
Thanks. I owe you.
All right, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Missile in the air! Missile headed for Cyclops 2!
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
They don't even have time to check radar.
UAVs move swiftly. Watch your tails, guys.
Evade! Missile
Band
incoming!
Dog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
Nothing but clouds here.
Shake that missile off, Cyclops 3!
Evading.
Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day at the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it. Missile closing. Breaking. Hostile has a lock.
Trigger's been struck by lightning.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
For machines. Bandit has a lock.
Strider 3, missile in the air! Evade!
Wiseman 444 Squadron supporting ATOM. Sorry, but I'm using this
after the survivors. Roger. 4 to go.
Some of the UAVs are behaving strangely.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
Dodge that missile.
UAV destroyed.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys to support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Bandit has a lock on. Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Triggers hold on. We got our hands full.
I'm not shifting up to fly into a thundercloud. Cyclops 3. One aircraft nearby from the 444.
Our job is to watch the airspace. Yours is to get the hell out of there.
Got it.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Band Dog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You'll let the devil with 3 sim lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil count. Don't make me laugh.
Cyclops 2 has broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for you.
Cyclops 1, check your 6.
Caution.
Cyclops 1, missile!
Caution.
So I just gotta look in the support. Just one fighter.
Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, Champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it.
He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8. No dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy. Yeah, he shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
He told us their jobs are done. I'm going home.
Why some of the damn force craft flying out of bounds?
Those dead cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. I need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, from an element to take up the rear.
Forget it.
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2, Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, King.
Don't copy that.
Soul 1, please respond. What's your status?
My status. Excited.
Go get him.
Wiseman, you see that color? He's flying?
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man you didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood. Soul 1, moving to assist.
Your job's an awful mine.
Bandits in the clouds. Chase them down. You've got this.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking out the orange guy?
No, just one's taken.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Soul 1, this is Soul 2.
My status is fine. Do not interfere.
Soul 1, the clouds are moving in. Let's return to base.
Affirmative.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will it be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now. "3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. 1,500 meters. Heading is good. Stay on course. Great work. Nice job in not ruining a good plane. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick.
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, a fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Convicts, stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. A coward. You're one to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I want to blow stuff up to let off steam.
Target down.
Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats or warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Mark 2. Whoa. Goes well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah! Another one popped. Take that.
Burn, bitches.
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe. This thing's been stuck in a bit, right?
Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy. It's like watching the fireworks display.
Burn, busy bird. Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away. You're the only anyone here.
Command Doctor's right. We're no proper military. Enough with the whole unit now act tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Stuck on this! Jackpot, Trigger's full of oil.
Trigger, get the ships out of here before they blow up.
Confirmed kill on AA gun. Vanessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
3 minutes remaining.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here! Surface is down to target.
I don't know what they were keeping in there, but it's all ashes now.
Locked on! Locked on! Get out of there!
Break! Break! Hey, Trigger, why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock is what got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens. 2 minutes remaining.
Attack this!
Kill on target confirmed.
Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Hostile has a lock.
Fox 2.
Fox 2.
Missile incoming! Break!
Can't put the fire out! Get back!
Vehicle down.
Behind target! Attacking! Locked on hostile! Look at that oil! Just burn up the sea! The enemy has escaped! Yeah! That's the stuff, Trigger! Go ape on us!
1 minute remaining. Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
With first third attack, I can sink them all day!
Their target is just fish food now.
Target destroyed.
Break! Break! Missile inbound!
Fox 2. 30 seconds remaining. Locked on target.
New position behind bandit. Flex 2! They're hard enough here, suckers! Bandit sighted.
Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastore to Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burn down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
You sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best. Got one on radar. Moving.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up.
Caution. Pull up.
Bear 15 is down.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Pull up.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best.
Damn, the truck just vanished into the dust.
Chase it down, dimwit.
Got one on radar. Moving.
Caution. Pull up.
You don't run out of gas, right?
They've got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Quit yapping and hunt down your targets. Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bandog. They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up counter-aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
Column of smoke. Who did that? It was Trigger.
Trigger, I like your style. More people stayed behind than I thought. Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. That's how I'm still alive.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
I heard drones can be hacked, so why aren't we doing that?
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
Missile.
Warning, missile in the
I'm
air!
sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Trigger, he's
Our
going
chance of
out.
living with him.
Ignore the UAVs and go after the mission targets.
We have to take out the UAVs first. Trigger trash the target.
Woo! Trigger again? It's really burning. That was some primo jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
Missile.
Mission's become way too dangerous. Damn kill for trying to get
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down.
What was that explosion?
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Trigger, I need support, now!
Enough of this trigger bullshit. All aircraft, destroy the tankers.
Just leave him to it.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Locked on target. Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Top them all. Searching on H115.
Bandit in my sights.
5 minutes remaining.
How can we be expected to deal with the surface and the air at the same time? Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy. I ain't losing to no drone.
Enemy in gun range.
Trigger took down a UAV.
That dumbass is at it again. Now's our chance to retreat.
Missile.
Spare 15, locked on.
We can't attack the surface when our lives are on the line.
Well done. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere.
Missile.
Missile incoming!
Damn, I'm targeted. Maybe we should have stuck the trigger after all.
Missile.
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position.
That cheers me up. Not that I give a rat's ass. You sound like you know something. I don't just give intel away for free.
Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing.